If f of x equals the integral from 0 to x of t cubed plus 5t squared plus 5 dt, find the intervals where f is concave up and concave down. To find the interval where the function f is concave up and concave down, we would need to find the second derivative of f. But first, we would need to find the derivative of f. The derivative of f is the derivative of the integral from 0 to x t cubed plus 5t squared plus 5 dt, because f of x is the integral already. But using the fundamental theorem of calculus, we can cancel the derivative and the integral, and so we end up with x cubed plus 5x squared plus 5, and this is f prime of x. The variable is x now. We need the second derivative, where the second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative, which is 3x squared plus 10x. To find the interval where the function f is concave up or concave down, we would need to construct the sign chart for f double prime, and to do that, we would need to find the zeros of f double prime. So we set this equal to 0. We factor out x, and we have x times 3x plus 10 equals 0. So x equals 0, and x equals negative 10 over 3. These will be the cut points in this number line. X equals negative 10 over 3, and x equals 0. We then check the sign of each of the subinterval for the second derivative. Taking any number in the first interval, negative 100 for example, negative 100 times 3 times negative 100 is negative. A negative times a negative is a positive. Picking any number between negative 10 over 3 to 0, negative 1 will work. We plug negative 1 into this second derivative. The first factor is negative. 3 times negative 1 plus 10 is positive. A negative times a positive is a negative. And picking any number on the right hand side of 0, 1000 will work. A positive 1000 times a positive is a positive. And so we see that f is concave up on the interval negative infinity to negative 10 over 3, and on the interval 0 to infinity. F is concave down on the interval negative 10 over 3, 0. This is a union symbol, even though we read n, but it's actually or. Negative infinity to negative 10 over 3, this interval or this interval, although we would need to state both. That's why we read it as an and, but this is or union notation.